Hey again, this is Mr. Storm. There are some things that I left out of the last video that I want to show you guys. I want to make sure you understand it because learning how to use Publisher is important, but not nearly as important as learning how to save your files and publish your files in Publisher because that's kind of the name of the entire piece of software. So let's look at how we're going to save our work, especially for those projects that are going to take more than one class period to work on. And where you should put those projects, we're going to talk about best practices for saving your work. So if we go to File, that will take us to the Backstage menu, and that will allow us to see all kinds of information about our Publisher document, RGB color mode, it's a print publication, it's one page, all that stuff, right? Now, we haven't saved our publication, so we have this default name of publication 1. Let's go ahead and save this as, we'll put it on my PC for starters. We'll put it in my documents folder. And notice that the file extension here, by default, is .pub. .pub is a Publisher file. It's essentially a file that you can open up in Publisher, and you can make modifications to that document, right? So if I open up this PUB file, I will be able to move pictures around and change the font of the text and do all that stuff because all the objects are still editable, right? So let's do, Rambo poster.pub, and I'll put it in my documents folder. So let's save that. So now I can see Rambo poster.pub. So now I've saved this Publisher file. But I have not published my poster yet, okay? To actually publish your document, you need to go back to File and go to Export. Export will allow you to publish your document as a PDF or an XPS document. We're going to mainly deal with PDF in this class. You can also save it as a JPEG if that's what you're looking for, but PDFs are perfect for what we're looking for. So all I have to do is click Create PDF, and notice that the file extension changes to PDF. Now, if I create a Rambo poster.pdf and put it in my Documents folder, which I'm about to do, and it's publishing, it's taking its time. Now let's open up, so it automatically opens it up as a PDF, right? So I see my PDF file here. Let's go to my Documents folder really quickly and look at the difference between the two objects that we just saved. Okay, so let's go to Documents. I have my Rambo poster.pub and a Rambo poster.pdf. If I double click this PUB file, it would open up Microsoft Publisher and it would allow me to make changes to that publication file. If I double click on this PDF, it's going to open up Adobe Reader and I will not be able to make changes to it. So until you are done and ready to publish your file, you're going to want to save every project as a .pub. But when you go to turn in your projects, you're going to turn them in as PDFs. You will never, ever, ever, ever send me a .pub file as a finished assignment because I won't grade it. You'll get a missing for that assignment. I won't even look at it. Okay, if you send me a .pub, you will not get credit for that assignment. You need to send me the PDF file. I will not look at your PUBs, right? So you've got to send me the PDF. Now, let's say I'm working on a project and it's going to take a couple of days, right? I don't want, let's do this. I don't want this PUB file just sitting on the hard drive because other people use these computers and they can manipulate and change my files and delete my work, and that's a lot of work that I'll be losing. So what I want to do is, let's drag over a web browser. So what I want to do is I want to go to my Google Drive, so drive.google.com, and when it loads, I'm probably going to want to have a folder on my Google Drive for desktop publishing, and we'll call this sample so that I don't get it confused with my other desktop publishing folder. I already have. So desktop publishing, and this is where I'm going to put all my desktop publishing work from this class. So I can open up my documents folder, my .pub, and now I can drop that into my Google Drive, and I can get rid of it from the hard drive so that no one can steal my work. Oh, it's still open in Microsoft Publisher. Let's go ahead and close that out. So now no one can get rid of my work, no one can change my work, no one can copy off of my work, right? Now whenever I come back to class the next time or the next day, I can go ahead and download this PUB file, right? It'll download it, put it in my downloads folder. So let's show it in the downloads folder. And I can double click it and open it up in Microsoft Publisher. And that allows me to continue working on it, and I have control over that file when I'm not in class. So no one can modify it, no one can make changes to it, no one can delete my work because I'm saving it on my own Google Drive. Right? So that's how you're going to continue working on stuff in this class. That's how you're going to save your work. If you leave it on the hard drive, it's probably going to get deleted. So make sure you don't do that. And then when it's time to turn in your assignments, you want to make sure you go to export and create a PDF. I will not grade the .pub file. All right, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching, and ask me any questions you have. Thanks.